Hello everyone, welcome to quick lesson number 3. Today we're going to be talking about good smooth chord transitions, good smooth scale transitions, and most importantly staying relaxed. If you think about a song, 90% of the song is normally rhythm parts, 10% of it is leads. Then if you take that concept and think about how you practice, it's probably just the opposite, isn't it? It's probably 90% practicing scales and technique, 10% practicing rhythm. So maybe although it's a simple topic for today, maybe it's a valuable one. So the first thing is looking at good chord transitions. If we take two very simple examples, C and G, everybody knows them I hope. I bring this up mainly because I see this a lot in students, and maybe you identify with this as well. Playing a C chord, people will kind of land an anchor note, they'll land the root note first and then everything else will fall in behind it quickly. This leads occasionally to music lagging and being a little bit late. So it's a very simple premise what to do. The remedy is sit down, play the perfect C with nothing muted. Everything's ringing nicely. Then just take the pressure off. Strum, pressure off. But stay on the strings. Step 2, come off a little bit, maybe about a millimetre. The idea here is that we're moving all in unison. All the fingers are maintaining the shape and moving together. Think about a millimetre, your average plectrum is about a mil, right? See if you can fit that underneath. Just about a mil. Put on a movie, do this to a movie, because the chord is irrelevant. But you're training your hand to do all of that. You're remembering the shape. You might find that when you first start doing this, if you come away too far and you land the chord, perhaps a crime like that happens. It just means you've come away too far and you're not used to the shape yet. But hopefully that helps. The chords are irrelevant, however crazy the shape. Can you move from your default starting point straight to the neck? If it helps to think of it this way, all chords are as difficult as one another. You just might not have done inversions as much. The C might feel better. But really, that's not a harder chord. It's just maybe we haven't done as much as a C. That's a good way of thinking. So to take that, one more thing, sorry. Sometimes simple chords again, C major to A minor. Sometimes it would be pointless to play C like this, and then to come off and land an A minor in a similar fashion. These two notes, the C and C, are common to both, so it would be pointless me to remove them. They might as well keep ringing. Why move them if they don't have to? Okay, a similar thing now with scales. People have too much of a default starting point of tension. I tend to find this in pupils. They're tensing up when they come to do something difficult. If you're in a band and the guitar solo is coming up, you're playing live, and your brain goes, oh, here comes the guitar solo. This bit can help you. Once again, the scale is irrelevant, it's the concept that really matters, and we need to do this for a long period of time. So any sort of scale, I'll pick something stretchy that's just an A Ionian scale. Easy enough, most people know that, but once again the scale's irrelevant, it can be anything. Something stretchy, that's not too bad stretchy wise, is it? But the important thing here is what I would do is, once again, I'd put on a film or watch some TV and I'd sit there with my hand spaced like that. Part 1 is that your default starting point should be super relaxed through here. If you're doing the stretchy thing and you're tensing up before you've played any notes, you know it's not going to help, certainly. So maintain the stretch and just lightly dab the notes. This is going to be great for hammer-ons later. People slam notes down when they hammer them and you don't need to. So maybe you can hear that I'm not slamming it. Let's turn up the volume. I'm just touching the strings and I'm super relaxed. I can be thinking about what I'm going to eat for tea. I'm not putting my mind elsewhere, that's an important thing. Oh, bear with me, my amp's just descended. That was weird. Sorry about that. I'm living above where I need to be. I'm not back here and then my pinky's flying in here. So there's an efficiency of motion there. You know, I'm not stopping breathing and a vein popping out of my head. If I'm doing that for a prolonged period of time, this hand's going to get really good. I'm not hammering on, not pulling off, I'm just lightly dabbing the nose. Same thing goes for transitions. Any crazy string skipping thing that would normally instill fear. Oh no, here comes the hard bit. Just touch it. But that's the crazy jump. Well, it's only one string jump, isn't it? So anything, if you have to go there, you're living above where you need to be. Why have this finger come out here? Pointless. Maybe work on simple things like that. I'm not slamming it, am I? I'm not hammering on. I'm just touching the note to get my mind used to doing this so I can switch my brain off and then just play and have things move around and stuff. Okay, hopefully that helps. I had one more thing, but it slipped my mind. This is the way a lot of cellists play difficult things, just touching and sort of dabbing the strings. But do it while watching a movie. You know, so you're completely chilled out and you're not thinking about the next thing that's going to trip you up or whatnot. Hopefully that helps. My parting word of wisdom, if anything, regardless of whatever the technique is that you're working on, if you're doing something and it's not relaxed, you should be able to play the most crazy thing in your arsenal, whatever you have to come up with at a show or whatnot, you should be able to play it. And be conscious of how your wrist feels just for the left hand today. I'll worry about doing a right hand video, picking my stuff later. But think about the tension that's in your wrist, do the tricky thing that's in your set. Then when you're in the middle of doing it, just stop and put your hand on your lap. Okay? If your hand relaxes and goes, you were tensing up too much. You should be able to play whatever that tricky thing is and then not stop playing, it's just as if you just sat there. No difference in tension. Okay, I hope that helps. It's a bit zen today, wasn't it? But click that like button, hit subscribe. As always, I do Skype tuition. There's a link in the description for my email address if you would like Skype tuition. Yeah, have a good day. I'll see you next week.